Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Team Going Gorillas here with a deck profile from locals last night. Lack of content lately, so I've just been very busy. Just kind of showcasing what I've been playing lately. Gonna try to get more videos up on the channel. Got a new tripod, trying a couple of new things. Gonna try to do some local videos. Last night there was around 20 players or so yesterday. About 5 rounds of Swiss. Basically played until we have one only when undefeated. Played the finals against Snake Eyes Pure, and I lost. Just really bad. He drew really good. He drew all the hand traps plus all gas. So before getting to the deck profile, it's 43 cards. I'm playing Snake Eyes Fire King. That's the best deck in the format. If you live under a rock, it's all fire this year. Wait until basically to figure out what the format's going to be looking like going forward with all the new sets coming out. So we'll see. So I'll go into the deck profile real quick. And I apologize for the background noise. There's children in the background. So first up, let's start with the Snake Eyes cards. Let's do triple Snake Eyes Ash, double Poplar, and then 1 Oak. So when you play the Snake Eyes Fire King deck, these are the only ones you really play. Hi, buddy. 3 Ash, basically this is your starter card. There were a lot of times in my games yesterday where I opened up Poplar and I had Bonfire and I wanted to go. I just search Ash, and then Ash gets you full combo. Doing that play though, instead of just searching the Poplar, basically you play into Droll Knockbar pretty badly. So just play the 6 names, and then you play the 1 big dragon. This card is absurd. This card single-handedly has really changed the way the game is played right now, especially with Poplar. So Flamebird's definitely, this card's probably going to get hit coming in the ban list. So 7 of those, and then I played double Diabellstar. I played 1 for a while. I opted to play 2. It really does come up at 2. I've seen a lot of people play 2, 3, 1. The numbers differ, so I wanted to play 2 of it. Only have access to 2. If I did 3, I don't know if I'd play 3. I feel like 2 is appropriate. The card's an extender, and as well as it starts your combo. With this plus 1 for 1 is like insane. So 2 of those. Out of the Fire King cards. Kieran, this is the best Fire King card. This is the extender. You can play during your opponent's turn. If you have this plus Amla Whale and Princess, it's basically around 5 or 6 interruptions during your opponent's turn, and it's really hard to play against this card. This card single-handedly just makes your opponent put so much pressure on your opponent to make it play around this card, so it's very strong. And then the other Fire King cards, I play 1 Artvada, the Negation, 1 Ponix for the Search, and then I'm putting 1 Garuda. These are just, half the time, I'm mostly going into Garunix during my turn, basically set up the Garunix Engrave after popping the Ponix, so it's just standard stuff here for Fire Kings. I really didn't play a whole lot of other engine for it. So hand trap wise, I played triple Ash Blossom, triple Nibiru, triple Impermanence, and then I played triple Effect Veiler. So in my opinion, these are the only hand traps you really can consider playing in the format. You can also play Mourner. Mourner is really good. I just opted to play 12. I thought 12 was a lot already, but I actually bricked 1 game where I drew like 3 hand traps and I didn't see much engine, so it kind of sucked in the finals. But overall, these hand traps are correct. I think if anything, you could play probably 3 Mourner if you wanted to in this list. In the pure Snake Eyes list, you can definitely play more non-engine than you can in the Fire King version of it. So that kind of sucks. So let's go into the spells. I play triple Crossout, so you're playing this deck. This deck loses to Droll. This deck loses to Nibiru if you hit them in the right spot. Crossout kind of ensures that you're going to be going first, and you're basically going to be playing through all the interruptions. So, card's very strong. 3 of the Bonfire. Yeah, I know the card's very expensive. You don't have to play this card if you don't have money. If you don't have the card access, you can play Where Art Thou. It is literally the same thing. It just requires you to have a level 1 on board. So. Yeah, triple Bonfire is fine. You can play Where Art Thou. Triple Wanted, and then 2 Snake Eye, and then the 1 Temple. So these are pretty standard in most lists. And then same thing with the Temple. The double Snake Eye doesn't really. It's not really necessary to play 2 on the list. I prefer 2 of it just because the fact that it's. It comes up a lot where you recycle the first one, and then you're looking to get the second one later in the turn. Maybe it gets hit by like Crow. Or if they just banish it off a Soul Release or something. You can just have the second one in deck and it still brings up the resource game. And then I played for the 1-of spells. I played 1 for 1, the Extender. Monster Reborn, this is becoming kind of a new extender in the decks a lot of people are playing. It's really good for the mirror match. you can literally hit their Princess Engrave going first. That way you don't have to worry about getting blown out by the Princess Engrave if your hand isn't that good. I play one Sanctuary, one Island. So these are the last Fire King cards. I wasn't playing Skybridge because in this version here, I don't really relying on the Fire King cards. They're more extenders than anything, and it just allows me to have Ravada for the negation. So 43 cards in deck. We'll go to the extra deck. First, shout out to my beautiful girlfriend who got me this for Valentine's Day. Thank you, baby. So let's get into that. Extra deck. We play one the Link ones. We play one Anima, one Link Rebo. I've seen a lot of people cut Anima. I like this card a lot. I don't know if I'd completely cut it out of the deck, but it's pretty strong. It's pretty good going second. And then Link Rebo is obviously standard in most lists now. I played one Hida, one Dark. These are kind of standard lists. You don't have to play Dark. I like having the versatility of if I'm playing in the mirror and they have like a Diabellstar engraved and I haven't used it, you can just hit their Diabellstar and then set the card, which is really good. And then I played one SP. Currently, my brother's using this for a remote duel regional right now, so I let him borrow it. So I have that, and then IP. So these are the cards you most likely you make IP most of the time, and then you just equip it off of Flamebridge, and then you make SP during your opponent's turn to banish a card, and then just play around like it evenly matched and stuff. And then for the last Link 2, I played one Sunlight Wolf. Link 3s, I played double Princess. Also, this is another card you really don't have to play two of. I just like having the versatility of if they hit the first one, you have the second one basically for follow-up. And then I played one Celine. Opted not play the Heat Soul. Didn't really need the Heat Soul. I think it's better in the pure version. Just really didn't feel like I needed it in the list. Link 4s, I play one Whale, one Raging Phoenix, one Appaloosa, and then one World Sea Dragon Zelantis. So everything in here is standard except for the Appaloosa. It can be played hit or miss, honestly. I know there's some people playing Axis Code Talker, and then there's also people playing Heat Soul and stuff. I just opted to play the Appaloosa as well because it's really good going first. I mean, if you are worried about hand traps, you can make Appaloosa, and then you can still make full combo. And the last card is I played the one Typhon. This card is incredibly strong. In the mirror match, it's really good. Playing against Labyrinth or playing against like any of the other decks, it's really strong. It's a very, very powerful card. It bounces a card and negates all the Labyrinth big ladies, so very strong. So I'll go to the side deck here. I played triple. So the side deck is like it's regional already, but I don't know. I'd probably change a lot of it, but I played triple Droll Knockbird. Probably the strongest hand trap, or one of the strongest hand traps in the format besides Shifter. Card's very strong. In mirror match, it's a blowout almost if they don't open really well. And then against like other decks in the game, this card single-handedly just shuts everything down. Played triple Bell. Probably gonna really not play. I'm gonna probably cut this card. Probably out for Mourner because Mourner seems like it's a lot better, especially with time and everything. Just Bell is just it only hits. It can hit Unchained and then also can hit the Flamebirds, or if you're playing it in the mirror, it can hit a couple things. I personally, I don't know. I feel like the card's kind of underwhelming. I think there's a lot of options that are a little bit better than this card. I played triple Cosmic, playing against Labyrinth, playing against the mirror. If you hit the island after they're committing to their board, like that just a blowout almost. It's like they can't play through it. And then I played triple Anti-Spell Fragrance. One of the most degenerate hand traps floodgates in the game. This card's untouched. It's very strong. Against purely any sort of spell-reliant deck, Unchained, almost not really Unchained, but Pearly, and even like I'm blanking on this, but yeah, Pearly is like the only one that I really can think of. And there's some other decks that you can probably play this against, and it's just really strong against them. And last but not least, the Floodgate for going first in the mirror. Summon Limit. This card is degenerate as heck. A very unfair card. You go first, you do a full combo, you flip this on the summon of Poplar, and your opponent cannot play the game. So that's for the deck profile. Quick shout outs real quick. Quick shout out to the Going Gorilla squad. Shout out to the Young Boys, and then shout out to Topka Loves Park for having locals on Friday nights. And we will see you probably next Friday. We're going to try to do a locals vlog. Try to do some content there. And then also, if it's not then, we'll try to make Wilmer Regional before the YCS Indianapolis here. And then if not, we'll be at YCS Indy next time you see us. So thank you guys for watching.